All right, so today's lesson is all about perimeter versus area. Remember that perimeter is the distance around an object, whereas area is the space inside that object. So today we're going to look at numerous geometrical shapes and work on calculating their perimeter and their area. So today we are going to look at several different shapes. And the shapes we are going to look at are squares, rectangles, parallelograms, and triangles. Now, for each of these shapes, the perimeter is relatively simple. To find perimeter, you take all of the sides and you add them up. So if we have a square and we know that the side length of the square is 3 inches, to find the perimeter, we would add up all of the sides to find that perimeter. So in a square, all the sides are the same. We've got 4 sides that are 3 inches. 3 inches plus 3 inches plus 3 inches plus 3 inches, or 3 inches times 4, gives us a perimeter of 12 inches. For a rectangle, we need a little bit more information because not all the sides are the same. So we need to know the length. So let's say the length is 2 inches, and we need to know the width. Let's say the width is 1 inch. We would add all of those up. So we would take length plus length because there are 2 of them. And then we would add that with the width plus the width because there are 2 of those as well. So for this particular rectangle, we take 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. We'd add that up. We'd get 2, 4, 5, 6. So our perimeter would be 6 inches. Next shape would be a parallelogram. So let's draw a parallelogram that is not a rectangle or a square. And the same idea applies. However, with a parallelogram, instead of dealing with the length and the width like we did with a rectangle, remember we rename those, and we call this the base, and we can call this the length. So same idea here. We take 2 of the bases plus 2 of the lengths to give us our perimeter. So let's just attach some numbers here. Let's call the base 4 and the length 2. So we'd have 4 plus 4 for our 2 bases, plus 2 for our 2 lengths. We'd add all of those up and we'd get a perimeter of 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of 12 units. And if we call those inches like we have been, it would be a perimeter of 12 inches. Now, with a triangle, doesn't matter what type of triangle you have. So here we have a right triangle. To find the perimeter of a triangle, we just add up all the sides. So we could say side with this little subscript 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. So let's call side 1 centimeter. Change up the units a little bit. Side 2, let's say that is 3 centimeters. And then let's call side 3 4 centimeters. So we'd add all those up. We'd have 1 plus 3 plus 4, which would give us 8 centimeters. Now, remember with perimeter. Perimeter is a distance of length. And so with units of length, we have regular units. Regular units, nothing special about them. Inches, feet, centimeters, miles, whatever it might be. With perimeter, it is a single dimension, so our units stay in that single dimension. And we will revisit area here in just a minute.